Each hundreds of pounds came down on the flatbed.
He was scared, and he just tried to get out of the way. If he was underneath, he didn't have a chance.
The beams were about 40 feet in the air, used in the high-rise project being done by Moriarty Construction. The impact rattled the neighborhood.
Load was dangling, and all of a sudden, it let go, and it sounded like a bomb.
The whole building shook, and it was just boom, it was just this noise. You can't even explain it.
The company says it's working with OSHA to figure out what went wrong, but witnesses say the cable attached to the crane may have snapped.
You could see the cables, it looked like it was like strings, it snapped. It was crazy.
The garden is undergoing a huge renovation right now, which includes a new hotel and apartment building. In the newsroom, Madeline Hunt, 7 News, today in New England.
And the Cape Cod Twisters prompting a National Guard response. The governor deploying soldiers to lend a helping hand after 2 tornadoes hit this week. The governor's orders allows for up to 500 guardsmen who will be helped by the Department of Correction community work crews. Resources will be spread out evenly across Dennis, Harwich, Chatham, and Yarmouth. So according to MEMA, all power has been restored to the Cape, but residents still have a long road ahead. Today, Lieutenant Governor Karen Polito and Senator Ed Markey will be in Harwich to check out some of that damage.
We're so impressed by the cleanup effort. We were amazed at how fast they started within 48 hours to have power and be able to turn the AC back on and just go back to semi-normal living is pretty incredible.
Who's working incredibly hard there, and residents are advised to call 211 for any disaster information they need. They can also call public safety non-emergency phone numbers or town halls for any additional questions.
To the gridiron, the Patriots getting down to business as they get set for day 2 of training camp today. The reigning Super Bowl champs welcome back to the action by a fan frenzy on day 1, just as it always is the case. And they're going to be without JE11. Julian Edelman is going to miss the first few weeks of training camp. He has that thumb injury. And with one of the team's leaders out of action, other players know it's their chance to step up.
We all know at the end of the day, we got to go out here. We got to try to get better no matter who's out here, no matter who's up. Julius is our leader, and we know that. And we told him that we're going to have to step up for him.
Well, all the Patriots practices through Sunday are open to the public. They start at 9:15. Could be something fun to do today or Saturday.
Nice to see it. A lot of new faces, and of course Brady in his 20th year. So
he's the old face.
Yes, plenty of people there.
So much more still ahead on the news station this morning.
All right, stay with us on 7 News at 7. Don't go anywhere. Ahead at 7. He was just dropping in, and that's when he really got fired up.
We cranked that heat back up by the second half of the weekend. It's a birthday present one woman won't even have to unbox.
And that's not all. Coming up at 7:30, a flasher messes with the wrong ex-military mom.
I'm not going to let you get away with it.
And now she's using her newfound fame
I don't want women to be victims.
to send a message.
And their honeymoon got hot and steamy.
I'm like, oh, okay, this is kind of cool.
A trip up a volcano
I mean, it was the most terrifying moment of my life.
took a dangerous turn.
And we're seeing heavy volume all across the board when it comes to traffic, especially on the expressway. We're going to break it all down for you coming up.
And we're staying on top of breaking news. Police are searching for the driver of a hit and run. They say a person was hit in the street in Charlestown, has died overnight. Stay with the news station for the very latest.
It's got to be the dumbest fucking shit in the world, man. Really? Fucking unbelievable. Went up the volcano. Fake story. Fucking crane drops all that shit. Fake story. Fucking unbelievable. Yesterday, the same story was that it hit somebody in the head with a beam. The person will be alright. Like, yeah, okay. Fucking man. Motherfuckers, you know, hey, if they don't make this shit up, they have nothing to report. They'd have to go on the news and say, you know, everything's fine today, except the politicians are fucking you over. And they like fucking you over. And that's what they do.
On your DVR, even if it's available.
Look at this fucking creep. Even their commercials are creepy. Even in I'm a creep. I'm a ball-sucking piece of shit.
On Netflix or Amazon Prime.
With the X1 remote, you can also interact with your other Xfinity services. If you have...
Fucking man, makes me sick. Can't even get rid of the fucking crap. Fucking believable. Oh, it's gonna be hot and muggy today.
Or Xfinity.com.
Come on.
The only place to watch Family Feud in prime time is Chef.
Oh, look at this fucking milk dud. Look at this fucking milk dud. That's right. Wink that eye, milk dud. But Joe, Family Feud be like one of the funniest motherfuckers in the now, Joe. Don't you like that shit, motherfucker? Huh?
The sand building castles in
Yeah,
Revere too.
Sand Sculptor Festival up in Revere today, tomorrow, and Sunday. That's going to be kicking off. Great beach weather too, so you can kind of kill two birds with one stone there. If you head out, see some of the sculptures, and then hang out on the beach. Weather looking good and looking nice as we head through the next few days. 72 in the city of Boston. North wind at 5 miles an hour. A lot going on over the next few days, right? You got the Pats back in training camp, so if you're heading down there this morning in Foxborough, right now the temperatures are running in the mid-60s. Will be close to 80 by midday. These numbers are going to be about 85 inland this afternoon, close to 70 degrees this morning in Boston, but closer to 80 this afternoon. Sea breeze will kick on in, so we may backtrack a couple degrees at the shoreline, but still nice beach weather, upper 70s to near 80 this afternoon. Dew point levels, 50s and low 60s, so still a comfortable amount of humidity in place, and the radar and satellite composite rather quiet here in southern New England. So this is the beach and boating forecast for the day. Rip current risk is low. Air temperatures running about upper 70s to near 80 degrees. Low tide just before 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so we will have plenty of sand space heading into the late morning hours and into the afternoon. High tide right around 7 o'clock this morning, and again 7 o'clock this evening. Sun not setting until 8:12. Look at the water temperatures running in the upper 60s out of Boston Harbor, up through the North Shore and South Shore. Then you get down through the Cape and the Islands, running between about 70 and 75, with a low risk of rip currents across all beaches out there. So that looks good for the forecast too. And tomorrow looks good. Temperatures very similar to what we see today. Notice this afternoon on this forecast model showing how the white sprouts on up. Those are going to be cumulus clouds into the mix. And every once in a while, if you look real close, you can see a splash of green. Just like yesterday, can't completely rule out that 1 or 2 towns will catch a pop-up brief light shower, or brief shower, I should say. It won't last long, but most of us not even seeing that. So it's like one of those days where 95% of the area stays dry, and the other 5% of towns do get a brief passing shower that takes up a very limited portion of the day. We'll see that again tomorrow, though. I think the shower chances even farther inland. Temperatures tomorrow afternoon about 79 to 80 in Boston, about 85 inland. So a degree or two cooler for many of us, and then we'll ramp back the warmth up here on Sunday. Close to 90. This will include Boston with the south to southwesterly wind on Sunday. Many of us in the lower 90s Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Widespread storms likely by late Wednesday into Thursday.
All right, well, enjoy the sunshine while it lasts. We're going to get a check of the roads with 7's Carrie Corrado.
Mako, good morning. This is going to be a tough one for you if you're taking the expressway. Very stop and go as you make your way into the city. So this is going to be a struggle for you this morning. On the maps, overall, no major accidents to report. But if you look a lot at those roadways surrounding the city, still green. Our biggest problem is the expressway. And if we zoom in, we'll give you a better idea. You can see from the Braintree split, as you make your way up to the city, you are going to be experiencing some delays, unfortunately. But 128 okay right now, and also Route 1 and Route 2 for now. We know that can quickly change. Drive times. They've gone up, unfortunately. They haven't really dropped. 32 minutes, almost double than what we normally see on the expressway. 14 minutes on the Pike, 16 minutes, 93, 128 to the Zacom Bridge. If you're taking the T this morning, all the lines are on time except for the red line. We have an up to 20-minute delay for an ongoing signal issue.
Stop what you're doing. Take a look at your screen. Looks like 3 mannequins, right? Let's play the video. Watch what happens. That's not a mannequin, and he's got a gun in his hand. This guy fires shots, shattering bullets and shattering the window there at a mall front in Washington. Police say that burglar shot his way through several different stores to take the items that he wanted, clothing, jewelry, all from those glass displays. Employees were actually in the mall at another park getting ready to open up when they witnessed this mall madness.
Damn.
A shocking break-in captured on surveillance video in Washington state. A man getting in through the roof and dropping from the ceiling into a mall on Tuesday. Minutes later, cameras caught this man shooting his way into a shoe and clothing store, firing into display cases, and walking away with thousands of dollars worth of stolen goods.
Yeah, right.
Officers say it was all heard by employees who were inside the mall, who then called police.
There were some individuals within the Macy's that we are aware of. We do not have statements from those individuals yet, so that's another piece of evidence that we would like to look at.
Police say cameras followed this burglar, running through the mall, choosing stores he wanted to break into. He would shoot his way inside and then take what he wanted, apparently unaware people were still in the mall, listening to the gunfire. He then shot his way out of the mall, only to find police waiting for him outside.
As officers arrived, the suspect was running out the front door of Macy's. He had just shot out the front door.
See, that town hires faggots. I was a faggot cop, wasn't it? Macy's. They notified us, didn't they? It's fucking news. So much bullshit. Hey, he doesn't hit the fucking jewelry stores. I stole thousands of dollars in leather goods. Fucking ridiculous. Fucking clothes. What a fucking idiot.
Suspect appearing in court on burglary and weapons charges. Prosecutors still stunned about the video from inside the mall.
Well, there is obviously surveillance available from each of the individual businesses as well as the mall itself, and we'd like an opportunity to review that.
The mall says that this crime spree cost about $25,000 worth of damage, and obviously that doesn't include all of the items stolen, which were probably recovered because they were waiting outside.
Scary scene there, and I mean, you painted it perfectly in the beginning there. He looked like a mannequin.
He did.
And then he was able to strike.
Then you hit play and you see what he was really up to.
Very scary there. All right, still ahead here on the news station. Do you need to cool down? Well, you don't want to jump into the Charles. What state health leaders say is in that water?
First up, a woman in for a special surprise when her husband puts this Amazon box on the table. What's inside? We'll find out coming up.
Fucking birthday, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fucking. What a bunch of fucking crap, man. Fucking every day the news is more shit than anything else. Fucking, It's just a bunch of shit.